I asked actually to Jesse Pollack this question. I said, hey, Base, Polymarket, and Pump Fund are three of the most successful projects by mindshare and revenue, right?
Yes.
They don't have a token.
Yeah.
Is this just, is the reason why they're so successful? Is the reason why they're so successful because they don't have a token? Could the token be a liability? Is this a coincidence? And he actually said, no, it's not a coincidence. And he ended up explaining, right?
All three of those will have tokens one day. I promise. I'd bet. Polymarket's the only one that I would think probably, but Pump Fund, that's actually wrong. I don't know why I said that. Pump Fund's for sure having a token. Yeah, we don't want to go any further than that, but they for sure will have a token. And Base, their whole thing is decentralized. So I don't know how long it's going to take, but I don't know how you can't decentralize without some sort of governance token. He's very keen on that. But then there's also shareholder value. But I think it'd be many years. I think we're a long ways from that. And then Polymarket, I don't know. The thing is this is the thing. And I actually kind of appreciate it if they don't, because I think actually crypto and blockchains are bigger than just tokens, right? They are Polymarket doesn't need necessarily a token. Maybe it can help liquidity and things like that. But Polymarket's a perfect example of crypto rails making a business better, right? It's a perfect example. It's that personified. Pump Fund, I think naturally, they're just making so much revenue. Why, I guess, create a token? But they are a community business, right? I think Pump.Fund above all else their product is the community, in my opinion. They might disagree, they might not, but I would say, if I would look at Pump Fund, yeah, I would say their product is the community. I think for sure, right? So if you're in the community business, I think token is important because token is the only way to align community members in a way that is unparalleled. So I think Pump.Fund would be a giant mistake if they didn't do a token. Polymarket is not necessarily in the community business, though. If they did decide they were in the community business, I think it would be a net positive for them, and I think it would be a positive. And I think Base, I just don't understand the semantics between shareholder value and Coinbase. I can tell you I own a ton of Coinbase stock, not because I believe in the Coinbase business. I do. I think Brian is a phenomenal entrepreneur. I actually own a bunch of Coinbase stock because of Jesse and Base. Because I'm look, if they're never doing a token and they want to accrue all this value here, I would believe that if Base was a token today, it'd be a top 3 chain token. I don't think there's 3 chains that are more meaningful. It'd be Solana, Ethereum, and Base. I totally believe that.
Wow.
It is that good. I promise. And the metrics I think support it, right? It is, and they're executing they're not just the best L2. I think they're executing, to be frank, as an operation, from an operational excellence standpoint, I think they're the best chain executing. And I say this frankly, I'm fine to say it because I pay homage where homage is due, right? I'll say.
I love it. I love it. Right. Yeah. Actually, one thing that's actually interesting about this, right, is I feel like people are doing a little correlation causation kind of thing, because they have no tokens. That's why you don't token.
Right.
I think it's a bit correlation mistake. But I'll say this though. I will say that having a token is extremely distracting for product.
Yes.
Extremely distracting product.
I could agree
right?
with that.
It's very, very, very hard to focus on product when you have a token. Unless you're able to synergize the community to back your product, right? And vice versa, right? And that's also the reason why we didn't launch a token for so long, right? We really, built up the trust, with the whole ecosystem, right? We were there very early on. We built our trust. We built reliance. Remember how I said the product is a marketing for community? That's true. We worked hard, really, really hard with no reward, right? For nothing, right? So people that are right now, we are a top perpetual platform right now, right? Our trading, everything is great. But of course, we sold for 3 years or 4 years, right? No token, right? And the reason why I was finally comfortable, right, doing a token was okay, cool, all right. I was okay, I think now this is the time, right, for me to have a community to kind of bring together, right, with what I'm going to do in the future, right? Because we have really big plans on Jupiter, right? We want to aggregate everything in the world. We want to kind of be the standard for decentralized trading, all kind of stuff, right? I think, and I want to have a community to bring along with that. That's how I think about it. But yes, from our point of view, it is true. We built what many people consider one of the best products in crypto with no token. Yes, and I think that was the best decision ever made. Actually, I mean there were a few, but one of the best. Yeah, that I fought off a lot of the the incoming, right, and really waited until I felt like the community was synergistic with the product before I launched. So I think that's the thing. I think that's to me that's the answer to it. No, having a token and having a community is not mutually exclusive. However, it is very distracting. So you should only do a token if you feel right that either when you actually have when it's synergistic. We're having a community and the product is synergistic.
Makes sense.
So that's how I think about it.